Welcome back to Magic the Gathering Forge Adventure. Now, for y'all, it's the next day. For me, it's been a week. So, I need to get my bearings straight. I did watch the last episode to help me figure out, thank you, what I need to do next. Which is not go in this castle, because I already did it. And just run around. I'm gonna see what's going on with this steel sword, if it's any good or not. We'll fight this wizard to find out. The illusionist, which stinks because against the illusionist you definitely want a bow. Great sword. It's a 3-drop, equips for 3, and gives a 3/0 power up. It's okay. It's definitely not what I'm looking for right now. This guy getting out would be awesome. So let's Terramorphic Expanse. Oh, we're gonna keep this hand, sorry. Let's Terramorphic Expanse. Prismatic Vista, nice. Alright, pop this, get a Plains. And then we shall end turn. Let's pop this. Get another Plains. And then they won't do anything else good. Let's see. So he's 2. And he's 2, but he turns into a 3. But he has haste. Let's do Helm. So we're going to Mountain. And we're going to get our Samurai down. And we'll end turn. Oh, I should have attacked. And I even pointed out he has haste. I mean, oh my gosh. That was dumb. Alright, get our Plains down. Let's get out our Cleric. That leaves us with 2 mana, so we cannot attach the Great Sword. I couldn't. Okay, let's power up our Samurai. Attack for 3, except I skipped my attack phase again. They're going to get out an Illusionist. Alright, that's fine. Prismatic Vista, pop it. Let me get out another Plains. So I'll play Helm. I'll play her. And then I'll get, let's get Sword of Hearth and Home. And then we will Lightning Bolt your Illusionist. And to power up our Samurai. Attack with just a Samurai. It gets a 2 power up because there's another Samurai out. They're getting an Illusion Horse out. That's fine. We are going to Lightning Bolt this. Attach the sword here. And then play Ocelot. And then power up our Samurai. And then attack for 10. And win the game. Yeah, no, I don't like the sword. It's a nice power up, but I don't know. It's okay anyway. If you know you're going to run like more trample, haste, stuff that could take advantage of just having more attack, that'd be good, but no, not in my deck. Ooh, these have magnifying glasses by them. Why is that? Jen's place. I don't even know what this guy is coming after me. But I do know I want to fight the crab up there. It's an air elemental. Alright. Let's fight an air elemental. I'm going to go first. And we're going to keep this hand. And then we shall... Reliquary Tower, short bow, end turn. They're going to turn their island into a 2/2 flyer. Okay. Every enchanted line put into a graveyard to turn that card to its owner's hand. Okay. Let's get Glimmer Void down. Let's get out our Peerless Samurai. And then we'll end turn. They're going to bounce my Samurai back to my hand. Okay. Let's get a Plains down. Your Samurai warrior control attacks alone. It gets spells you cast cost 1 less. Let's just get our Angel out. We'll end turn. They're gonna bounce my Angel and hit me for 2. Good lord. Let's play a Plains. Let's get out our Angel again. Let's pop our Amulet and get another Mountain. And then we'll end turn. They didn't bounce me, thankfully. Good lord. So get a Mountain down. Let's attach our bow. And then let's get our Samurai out. And we'll attach our other bow. And we'll attack for 5. I'm just going to get Exalted powered up. So I just take the 7. I can't do anything else with 1, so we'll just end. I got another flyer, but we can shoot that down with our bow. Doesn't look like I can really do much more, so let's just shoot him down. They're gonna block, makes sense. Now they have, well, they still have 1 blocker that they just tapped. That was a bad idea. Okay. Play Plains, play our Crawler, attack with our Angel. It's gonna get another power up from the Crawler. Opponent's down to 1. Then they draw a card and lose a life. Nice. Let's go on the spell. Or sacrifice it out. Another illusion. Ooh, a dragon. Let's fight the crab. It's a decent hand, so we'll keep it. Yep. Text alone, you may tap 1 if you do equip this. Okay. Equip that, give me a Plains, and turn. Next turn, I get that, and get him out. Whenever a snow permanent enters under your control, you may have target player but top 2 cards. Wow. Okay. Plateau down. Let's get our Fox out. And we'll end turn. Gonna make me mill 2, that's fine. Pop that. Give me another Plains. I'm up to 3 mana. play this. Let's attack alone. And then we're going to attach. Whenever a samurai you control attacks alone. Oh, he's a monk. Okay, whatever. I still gain 2 life, which was kind of the point of attacking anyway. But that would have been nice. Oh god, this thing. Oh no. This is not going to end well. How much land do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 mana. Okay. I need to get them out. I need to get her out, and then next turn get him out. So that'll give me 2 extra cards. So let's do that. Let's get her down. I'm out of mana, so we'll end turn. They're going to create another ooze. They're not going to attack, though. Okay, Evolving Wilds. Pop it. Give me another plains. Just piling up on those plains right now. Okay, so now... Can I get that out? No. How much land do I have? 3, 4, 5, 5. So I can't do both of those. It's 3 to equipped. Okay. Let's get them down. This is going to give us extra blockers. Let's pop this. Go ahead and get out a mountain this time. And then let's attack for 4, which is going to get exalted up to 8. They're at 3. Not attacking again. Good. Right, Rogue Blue Tower. Reliquary, sorry. And then let's attach our katanas. And then we'll attack with a 10 again and win the game. Yay. Or Hedrum Crab. Yeah, this is the other crab I want. Good. And let's edit that mail deck real fast. Add these new crabs in. Inventory. Crab. Okay, whatever. Oh my gosh. Crab. Stop putting a line after it. Creatures. Put that to deck. Put that in the deck. Put that in the deck. Oh, nope, don't add the favorites. Alright. Good. Now we need to add that to deck. I want to use this deck against the dragon. These are all the crabs I just added. I just think it'd be funny. So we're going to do that. The dragon and then the really big guy. The giant. Because he's going to be a pain to deal with. Let's fight the dragon. Ancient silver dragon. We've beaten 1. Pull out all the stops. Tap, add water when you spend this mana to cast a dragon spell, scry 2. Okay. They get an island down and nothing else. And then we shall... Early game foretold next turn. That's a good idea. Let's end turn. Pop our amulet. Let's get out another island. They're going to get out another orb. Okay, they're mana ramping. Alright, swamp. And then let's get out our As Foretold. Start building up counters on it. Even though we got all the mana we could need. Right, island. Let's get her down. So now we have no hand size. Whenever this card attacks, sacrifice X artifacts. Use sacrifice one or more artifacts. This way you may tap up to X target creatures and draw X cards. Okay. They're going to get a 3/5 Dragon Turtle, which is going to tap my card. As Foretold, gets a counters up to 2. Let's play our land. Got 2 vessels, that's good. Can't do anything, so let's go ahead and just venture into the Dungeon of the Mad Mage. Which has the wrong picture attached to it, which is funny. Okay, and let's attach the bow, even though I can't attack right now. It's better than being attached on nothing. Ooh, that's cool. Flying Ward 3, when this card dies, choose one, return any number of non-land permanent cards, total mana 6 or less, to their owner's hands. Or mill 6 cards and return up to 2 instants or sorcery spells from your graveyard to your hand. Okay. As Foretold's up to 3. My cards are milled. Draw a card, put a 1/1 counter on this. I need this out. He's gonna get big fast. That's going to be awesome. Okay. Let's play our sword for free. I can't attach it, unfortunately. I only have 1 mana. We will attach the bow to our Queen Crab, and then we'll end turn. They're going to mill a card. I gain a life. I mean, he gets a stronger and a draw card. They're going to attack me for 6. That's fine. They're going to get an Ancestral Dragon. And then make copies. Create 2 tokens that are copies of target non-land creatures except they're 3/3 dragons. Okay. So they just got out a lot of dragons. Alright, As Foretold's up to 4. My guy's up to 6. Let's play a swamp. He could block flying. I need to do him and crawl space. I think that'd be the best option for me. That's 5, 6, 7. I really want to attach the sword. Ooh, but I could ask for told it. That's actually pretty nice. I could just draw 3 cards. Whenever you draw a card, each opponent mills. Yeah, let me do that. As Foretold. Excuse me. Why didn't... Whenever 1 or more non-land cards are milled... Oh, they must have milled 3 lands. Wow. Okay. I think I already played a land. I did. Okay. Now, let's play Helm. Let's play the crawl space. That gives me 1 mana left over. Nothing I can do with it. So let's end turn. We're going to hold off on attacking. And let's do lands. And that thing. Alright, they're going to get the lands. My guy's now a 7. We're not going to block their 6. As foretold is up to 5. Good. My guy's up to an 8. Mox Jet. Swamp. Let's play our book for free. And then let's Vampire Nighthawk. Let's got 4 cards at hand. Let's attach a sword. I want to do that. And then, can I sell Iron Maiden? I can. Let's Iron Maiden. And we'll attack with both of them. Shoot 1 here. And we'll get us a land. Their Dragon Turtle's going to block my 9/9, and they're taking the 6. Good. That works. Okay. Oh, wow, they're taking all the land. That's pretty crazy. Okay. We gained 4 life. Good. They're milling cards, so our guy gets stronger. Oh my god. Traumatize my opponent. Yes. Do it for free. Why did the oh, only triggers once each turn. I was gonna say, good lord, they're about to get big as crud. Alright, I guess that would have been too OP, so okay. Let's see. Whenever this card attacks, sacrifice X artifact. Well, we're just going to attack with our 10-10. Shoot that for 1. Okay, it's another land. I'm going to block with a 3. Okay. No double blocks. They take 2 damage from Iron Maiden. Good. Return all what? That's like at the bottom. Return all non-blue creatures to the owner's hands. Well, you stink. And that gained me more life at least. So that's nice. Alright, City of Brass. Let's just play all these guys again. Play them for free. Play our Vampire Nighthawk. And... An attack for a 10. Another land. Block another 3 again. Okay. They lose 1 life from Iron Maiden. They're going to get out an Ancient Silver Dragon. Oh, they get themselves out. Nice. I gained 6 life. Ooh, they didn't discard a non-land permanent, unfortunately. Island down. Let's play them for free. Let's get our Endless Water out. And then let's end turn. They're going to draw a card. I'm going to draw 2 cards. Just going to activate Jace twice and make our guy stronger. It's a good hand for me. Alright, we gain 10 life. Oh my god. And the haunt. Ooh, we needed that out when we discarded half their deck. Good lord. Let's get him out. Excuse me. Get him out for free. Get our Iron Maiden out. Let's get our Thopters out and our Marauder. Play the land. Tap our scrap. And then I guess we'll just end turn. I take no Iron Maiden damage. I'm going to draw 2 cards, which is going to make them discard, and also is going to make my vampire stronger. And then we're going to make him discard some more cards, which is again going to make my vampire stronger. Nice. No, well, we could just play that, I guess. They're going to counter it. Okay. Good for you, I guess. Let's see. They lose next turn, so we're just going to Alpha Strike. That's funny. That. And then... Yes. Let's get rid of 1, 2... 3. Let's do 3 artifacts. 1, 2, 3. And then tap 3 creatures. We'll pay 3. They're already out of cards in their deck. That's funny. My vampire is now a 10. Good lord. No, he's on 11. Oh my god. They have no blockers. They're at negative 27. Good lord. That was awesome. Alright. Regular Jace. Draw a card. Gallifrey. Council Chamber. Shimmer Dragon. As long as you control 4 or more artifacts, this card has hexproof. That'd be good for my decks, since I usually always have artifacts. Alright, in this chest, we got a Goblin Assault. At the beginning of your upkeep, put a 1/1 red Goblin token creature with haste into play. Goblin creatures attack each turn if able. A Sea Drake flying when this card, it comes into play. Return 2 target land cards you control to its owner's hand. Yeah. I have this card. It's old. Alright, we have money. And let's go fight the giant. I think this is a sun giant. Storm giant. Storm titan. Sorry. Alright. I want to go first. Oh my gosh, I want to keep this hand, that's funny. Island down, altar down. Oh, I could have altered first because I had the Traveler's Amulet. Oh my god. I mean the dungeon map, sorry. Alright, in turn, let me get out another island. Let's do that one. Okay, and then let's get our other... Let's get Swamp down. They're going to mill. We're up to 3 mana, so let's get our Sword of Feast and Famine out. They're going to mill again, and we'll end turn. Okay. Get our island down. We're up to 4. I wish we could get our vampire out now. That'd be awesome. Let's get our squid out. Yes, he's a squid. I just had to make sure. Creatures and lands target opponent controls don't untap during our next untap step. Okay, sure. Alright, he gets stronger. Get our Reliquary Tower out. We're up to 2 colorless, which means we can attach our sword. Attack for 4, which is then going to make all my lands untap, which is hilarious. And now I have 4 mana available. I could get my short bow out. And I can attach my short bow. And then let's attach the regular bow. End turn. My stuff won't untap. That's okay. I have 1 mana untapped. So let's make a copy of Sword of Feast and Famine. Excuse me. Alright, and then they're going to, each player shuffles their hand, graveyard into their library and draws 7 cards. That's funny, because that's going to activate all my stuff. Oh my god. Yep. So, my squid constantly gets stronger, and they constantly mill cards. That's hilarious. And I got some pretty good cards from that, to be honest. Alright. My squid's up to 14. Good lord. Alright, let's see. What's his backside say, actually? Draw cards equal to the number of cards in your hand. Draw cards equal to the number of cards in your hand. That'd be 6. Let's do that. I don't think I could do both abilities, but we could try. Oh no, we cannot. After I attack, I can. Okay, main phase 2. Why can't I activate his ability? That's weird. Let's get Spider-Man out. And then we'll end turn. Oh my god, they're doing this again. So my squid's a 22, 23. That was dumb. Oxjet. Alter Blood. Which triggers Alter Blood. Dark Ritual. But not Expector. Marauder. Crab. Marauder. Oh, don't have enough for that. Alpha Strike. We won the game. We destroyed that Storm Titan, good lord. Next creature card you play this turn can be played as though it had flash. Okay. I guess we're just gonna be fighting these guys. Definitely because I want their stuff. I miss my mill deck, okay? I want to use it. That's why I'm using it. Alright, let's do Island, in turn, Traveler's Amulet, get a Swamp. And then Let's get a swamp down, and then we shall. Whenever opponent plays a spell. Okay. Creature opponent controls dies. Sacrifice. Okay. So I want him out. We'll end. He had haste. I could have attacked. Oh my gosh. Come on. Stop misplaying, Ian. Draw a card for a second. Each turn, create a token that's a copy of this creature. Oh god. Yep. Alright. Island down. We're up to 4 mana. Let's get him out. Ooh, I really need to attach my bow. Let's attack. They're not going to block good. They're going to hit me for 2. That's annoying. Let's get a swamp down. We are up to 5 mana, but I want to really attach my bow. So we're going to do that first. And then... I don't know. Okay, so let's play that. And attack with both our guys, shooting down this guy. Our vampire just got stronger. They mill some cards. They hit me for 2, that's fine. Island down. Let's get out our Mind Drinker. That leaves me with 1 mana. Let's attack with our 3/3, which is going to shoot him down, become a 4/4. There we go. They're going to flip their Djinn. Put 2 time counters on it, and it gains Vanishing. Okay. That seems like a bad thing, I think. But sure. Okay, let's get him out. And let's Alpha Strike. They're going to get another one out. Alright then. We're going to get our sword out. And we're going to give this guy protection from blue. Because that makes him unblockable. And then we'll attack and win the game. Yay. Not good cards. Sphinx. Whenever an artifact creature you control deals common damage to a player, you may put a 1/1 blue Thopter artifact token into play with flying. Whenever an artifact creature you control. I wonder if that means multiple. Players can't search libraries. Zombie wizard. Gargoyle. Other cards. Nothing of interest. I'm gonna fight both of these guys and head upstairs. And keep this hand. You know, we always live an early game Marauder. Let's get this island. I drew an island, nice. Alright, Marauder down, good. They're exiling my Marauder. Oh my god. And my dungeon map is now also removed. Good lord, why didn't I play the crab second? I mean first. I'm so dumb. So dumb. Well, there goes my bow. They're gonna hit me for 2, that's fine. Mox Jet down. Swamp down. They mill 2. We're up to 4 mana. Play that. I'll give me 2 mana. So I could attach one of these next turn, but not this turn. That's fine. Let's do that. We'll play our Endless Water, and then we'll end turn. They're going to hit me for another 2. That's fine. Then they're going to get a 2/4 out. Protection from creatures and flying. Alright then. That's annoying. Protection from creatures. Crap. I don't have any protection from white, which is what I would need to have protection from him. So he could just block me. That's annoying. Let's get... Nope. Oh, sorry. They need to mill too. Now let's get him out. We'll just see if we could draw some protection against white. They're gonna hit me for 2. Alright. Permanents enter the battlefield, tap this turn, draw a card. Okay. We get Dark Ritual. Tap him, draw 3. Let's play the swamp. Okay, stuff's gonna enter tap, that's fine. Dark Ritual. Oh, sorry. Let's Dark Ritual. And then Sword of Feast and Famine. Attach the sword. And then we got 3 mana left over. Excuse me. Sword of Fire and Ice. And then let's attack for 2. I don't block all my lands on top, which gives me 5 mana. Let's get out him. And then let's attach Sword of Fire and Ice to him. And then we'll end turn. Ooh, they're not attacking because they need that protection. Well, aren't you smart? Oh, sorry. Opponent discards 2. And then let's draw 3. I already played a swamp. Well, 13. I don't want to do that yet. You know, that'll be most of their deck if I make them mill 13. I can have protection from white. This would be great, but I don't. Let's play our Planeswalker. And draw 2. And put 1 at the bottom, which is gonna be the Endless Water. And then we got 2 mana left over. Let's make a copy of the Sword of Fire and Ice. And then we'll end turn. Okay. Swamp. Oh, we got another Sword of Fire and Ice. Nice. Alright, they're gonna mill 2. And I'm gonna make them mill 13. So they're down to 2 cards left. Let's draw a couple. Which is also gonna make them mill. Let's see our Sword of Fire and Ice. And they have no cards in hand. That's hilarious. Let's attach the Sword of Fire and Ice here. And then let's attack with everybody. What? Alpha Strike. Okay. Don't know what's happening there. It's fine. He has protection. He can't die. Everything hits that. Oh no, you destroyed my stuff and you lost the game. That's hilarious. Oh my god. Artifacts and creatures your opponents control enter the battlefield tapped. And there's some decent cards in here, to be honest. Okay, let's see. One land, and I really don't want it to play it as a land, so we're going to mulligan this hand. This is much better, even though it's still only one land. Let's get rid of crawl space. And then we'll pop our amulet, get us a swamp. And let's get our... Ooh, we can't get our Ruin Crab out before playing a land. Dang. Alright, that's fine. Alright, Ruin Crab down in turn. They're going to get out a Djinn. That's fine. Get a Swamp down. Make them discard 3. And then when an opponent loses life, they mill that mini. That's not bad. Let's see. We'll attach the bow. And then let's play that. And then we'll attack for 0, shooting down their 2-1. They're going to get a tap land out and do nothing else. Let's get a swamp down, make them discard 3. We're up to 4 mana. Let's Vampire Nighthawk. And let's attach the bow to the Vampire Nighthawk, and we'll end turn. They're going to play another Storm Vents and pass. Let's get our Underground Sea out. Let's get our Mind Drinker out. Attack for 2. Alright. Oh, and since I gain life, they milled cards. Right? Or is that... How's it go? Whenever opponent loses life, they mill... Oh, wow. You're about to have a bad time, my friend. Alright. He's legendary. Alright. Get our Assassin's Robe out. Attach the Assassin's Robe. One. There we go. Let's get our sword out. Let's attack with both of these guys. They are going to block the Nighthawk, which is fine. They're going to mill a bunch of cards. Good lord. 28 cards milled already. They're going to get a 6-3 out. Alright. Swamp, make them mill some more. Let's play our Planeswalker. Draw cards to make them mill more. Put one at the bottom. Let's do crawl space. How much land do I still have? None. That stinks. Okay. Let's attack for 2. They can't block it. So mill 2 from that, and then they'll discard some more. So they're down to 8 cards in deck. They're going to attack my Planeswalker for 6. That's fine. We're just going to take it. Okay. And then they're at 6. Good lord. Let's draw some more cards. Let's get rid of Helm at this point. They're down to 4. Let's attach the sword to give him protection from blue. Because now he's unblockable. Hit him for 4. They discard 4. And now, on their turn, they lose the game. Yes. Got him. I'll be honest, I forgot what's on the top of this place. Oh, and in this battlefield, you become the Monarch. Whenever you tap a land for mana while you are the Monarch, add an additional 1 mana of any color. Ooh, I like that. Enchantment, tap 0. Remove target attacking creature you control from combat and untap it. Activate this during the end of combat. The creature will untap after it deals combat damage. Oh, interesting. That actually could be pretty good. Dragon Spirit. Alright. Snake Druid. Justice Samurai looking thing. Return target permanent card from your graveyard to battlefield, then distribute 4 1/1 counters among any number of creatures or vehicles target player controls. Wow, that's crazy. Okay. It's a Pokemon. Okay. And I guess that's all that's up here. Let's fight the elf lady. We'll just beat everybody up top up here. Go ahead and just get them beat. And let's keep this hand. They're going to get a force down. We'll get our public thing down. And we'll pass. And we'll pop our amulet. Get us a plane or island. They're going to get a 2/2 Death Touch Snake, or possibly Death Touch Snake. Let's get our crab down. Let's play our island, making them discard 3. And then we still have 2 mana. We shall play our courier, and then we'll end turn. They're not going to attack. Good. And they're going to get a 1/2 snake. Okay. Let's get our swamp down. And we're going to make our opponent mill 3 more. We're up to 4 mana. Like a Dark Ritual. Yep, let's do that. Dark Ritual. So now I'm up to 6 mana. Let's see. Because I can't really attack. So since I can't attack, I'm just going to play the journal. And then let's attach the bow here and enter. They're going to get another force down. And think about attacking. And not going to attack. Alright, we're going to get a 1/3 snake out. Let's get an island down, which is going to make them discard 3 more. And then that puts us up to 5. And we shall Sword of Fire and Ice. Attach Sword of Fire and Ice. End turn. Free combat, they're thinking. And they're not attacking. They're going to get more snakes out. Good lord. Alright. Unfortunately, I can't ruin Crab and play a land since I don't have another. So we're going to Sword of War and Peace. Attach the Sword of War and Peace. And end turn. That we need protection from green. We got double protection from red right now. And then they just made their snakes stronger. Good lord. Let's play the Cami out. And then let's get our Ruin Crab out. And for 2 mana, I can't do anything else, so we'll end. They draw an extra card, which is fine, because that means I'm going to draw an extra card. And when I play 1 land, they mill 6 cards. Because that's funny. And hopefully I'll get another Ruin Crab. And or Head-Drawn Crab. And make them mill more cards. Ooh, they just power their snakes up again. We did not get another crab. That's fine. We'll get a swamp down. Then we'll make our opponent discard 6 cards. Let's see. Let's play this. Chanting my opponent. 1, 2, 3. I'll play this. Choosing my opponent. They're down to 16 cards in deck. They got 2 mana left over. We'll end turn. They got 1 card left in deck. Oh my god. X number of cards in graveyard or anywhere. It's X. Mills X cards where X is number. Okay. So they got rid of another. Good lord. So they're just gonna lose if I draw 1 land. Because then they won't have cards in their deck. I hope those 4 cards in your hand are good, but apparently not. Well, they're not too bad, actually. They're getting some tokens out. Good for you. You got more tokens. And now you don't have any cards in your hand. I'll play a land. And I'll just end turn and win the game. Good lord. Let's see what we get. 56 gold is okay. This card's put into graveyard from play. Remove this card from the game. Create a creature card from your graveyard to your hand. Return a creature card, sorry. Nah, I don't really want to use any of those. Let's go fight the wizard, which hopefully, yes, he is not an illusionist. Illusionists are just annoying. They're not the worst, they're just annoying. Alright, the toad is good. But it's a lot of blue, that's fine. Let's cancel that. Get swamp down. Let's get the armor out, and then we'll end turn. They're gonna get rid of. They're gonna bounce my dungeon map. Okay, that's annoying. All right, let's dark ritual. Let's get our dungeon map back out. Then we'll traveler's amulet. Kitting out an island. This is so convoluted. And then we'll get a crab out. Good lord. Okay. And then they're going to return the dungeon map again to my hand. God. You're so annoying. Alright, let's play the land. We're up to 3 mana. Let's just get out the dungeon map again. And then we'll end turn. Alright, they're going to get a 1/1 fairy. And we're going to get an island down, making them discard 3. And we'll get our toad out. And we're going to attach our bow to our crab. Attack for 0, shooting down their fairy. Whenever you attack with 2 or more creatures, put a 1/1 counter on this and draw a card. Okay. Alright, they're going to get a merfolk that could potentially fly. Let's get another crab out. This attaches for 3, which I could do. Let's attach this to my crab. So he's now unblockable. We'll tackle both of them. So my guy gets stronger and I get to draw a card. They're not going to do anything about it. And then we'll end turn. They hit me for 2, that's fine. And they untap it. Yeah, 2 fairy soldiers. They get stronger if there's stuff out. And then they're going to mill 6 cards. Nice. Alright. I mill half their deck. He's a wizard. Yeah, let's Dark Ritual. Let's play this. Selecting him. 1, 2. 1, 2, 1. Then we'll play our robe. Oh, I didn't have enough. I need 1 more mana to attach the rope. Okay. I'll attack with both of them. Shoot that for 1. I get to draw a card. Good. They're down to 5 or 6. They took 5. They're gonna hit me for 6. That's fine. I could definitely take that. Let's attach the wizard's robe here. And then let's get our altar out. Drown secrets out, which will activate the altar. 2 mana, can't do anything else, so we'll just attack with both our guys. Excuse me. And then we'll win. Yay. That frog is really good. I wouldn't mind multiples of the frog. It would be helpful. Okay. Let's check these out. First of all, you guys each turn has Cascade. Soul Quake, return all creatures and play in all creature cards from your graveyards to their owner's hands. Okay. On this card, whenever you play a multicolor spell, this card gets 3/3. I mean, in a multicolored deck, it'd be okay. Okay. A lot of multicolor cards. I don't think I can. Yeah, I can't get anything from the books here. Let's get that. This. Beat the blue golem. Ooh, we get a crab. Good. We get 3 crabs. Oh my god. Let me keep this hand. Traveler's Amulet. Pop it. Island. End turn. Play island. Get crab down. End turn. Play crab. This one. Get swamped down. Opponent loses 6 cards. Good lord, I still have 2 mana. Can't do nothing with 2, so we're gonna end turn. They're not gonna do anything again. Good. Alright, let's get crab down again. Let's play a swamp. Opponent mills 9 cards. That's insane. 9 cards every time I play a land. Alright, let's get a crawler out. That's going to make them mill some more cards and draw more cards. Alright, so they're going to get a 2/3 flyer out. That's fine. Look, we got a land. You know what that means? Discard 9 cards. God, that's insane. They're already down to 20. It's a 2/3. Whenever you draw your second card, I could play that next turn. Let's do the Sword of Feast and Famine, attach it. Attack for 6. Lands on tap. Let's get Ambusher out. Selecting our opponent to get some rad counters. They're going to take some damage for drawing and damage from the rad counters. They're going to bounce my crawler back to my hand and tap all my creatures. That wasn't cool. Alright, they're down to 14. Let's get our crawler back out. And then let's attach the Sword of Feast and Famine to my Ambusher. Attack for 6. They are going to block it this time. They're going to lose a life for drawing a card. Ooh, they are going to get this out and use its ability. When this card enters, return target creature and opponent controls power less than this to its owner's hand. If that creature wasn't a token, duplicate it. Okay. They knew my crab was bad, so they got rid of him. But you know what? I don't care, because I could play him again. And then, you know what I got in my hand? An island. So, mill 9 cards. God, that's insane. I can't make a mill again, can I? Target opponent doesn't untap. Draw a card for each tap creature. Draw a card for each creature. Put into the top library. Put target creature card from graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. Let's just Endless Water. And let's get out the Mantle of the Tides. And then we'll tackle both of these. They're blocking the 6 and they lose the game. They're lost in 2 ways. They're either going to deck out or because of that. That's funny. Super losing. Alright, let's get the shards. And there's a... Oop. Oh yeah, this thing. We'll fight him in a second. Count the number of cards in your library. Your life total becomes that number. That's funny. Definitely for my decks where I have 200 something cards in my deck. These are okay cards. Let's just mirror. What's in the chest? Ancient Adamatoise. First Strike. Serpent of the Pass. Quick Study. Frog Demon. Okay, I'll just fight the Mighty Jin. I guess I didn't do this on this game. I've done it on my cell phone game, though. Since, stay with me. Whenever an opponent casts a spell, you may draw a card unless that player pays 1. Oh, Ristic Study. Okay, good lord. Equal to the number of instant sorcery cards in your graveyard. Ooh, this is... this is bad for me. Because I'm about to put a lot of cards in their graveyard. This is very bad. Let's see. I just need to win quickly, and I'm not doing it with that hand. This one's better. I'll keep it. Okay. And artifact enters with 3 wish counters on it. Tap, remove a wish counter from this artifact. Search your library for a card, put it into your hand, then shuffle. An opponent gains control of this artifact after doing this. Okay. Pop our amulet. Let's go and get an island. Alright, and on my turn, we're gonna island. Early game Marauder would be amazing. Yeah, let's get him down. I don't have one, so you can keep it. I don't care. Alright. Oh, we're way over an hour. Okay. Well, we're only fighting a boss, so, you know. We gotta attach the bow. I don't really get an option for that, so let's get our crab down. You could draw. Let's attack with our Marauder, shooting down their guy. There, now we don't have to worry about their guy getting ridiculously big because we're going to discard all their cards. And then we're just going to slowly kill everything they play. Alright, we have 2 mana. Let's just get a Mind Crank out. Attack for 2, shooting down their guy again. And they'll mill 2 because they take 2. They get no land, so we're both kind of looking at a no land game at the moment. We get our short bow out, and then they're going to counter it. Good lord. Attack them for 2, make them discard 2 more cards. They're still not playing any land, which is good. Alright. We get a As Foretold, but of course we can't play it because we don't have enough mana. So let's shoot down their guy again. Even though we're both, well, no, they just got a mana. I was going to say, even though we're both kind of messed up on mana. Ooh, Sword of the Amethyst, that's good. I am doing better since they can't keep a creature out, since I can shoot them down every turn. And then when I start getting my Sword of the Amethyst online, which is right now, we're gonna really do some damage to my opponent. Let's get a Swamp. Yeah, we get Swamp and then Dark Ritual. Swamp down. My opponent mills. So they mill 3 for me playing a land, and then 3 for me hitting them normally. And then I have to get rid of a card. Let's do As Foretold, because at this point it's going to be too late for it. Alright, they don't do anything good. We get a Swamp, that's even better. Opponent mills more cards. We're up to 4 mana. With Dark Ritual, we could be up to 6. Let's do that, because then we can undo. Oh my god. Or not undo, whatever. Sword of Feast and Famine. No. I don't care about your stupid Ristic Study. Alright, attack for 5. So we'll get a land, so you'll mill 3, and then you'll mill 5. There we go. My land's untapped, so I'm up to 4 again. Let's get out our Golem. Cancel. I want you to draw cards. I want you to run out. Alright, Ruin Crab out. And then let's do the Sword of Fire and Ice. Yeah, Sword of Fire and Ice. We're not gonna Ristic Study. It's only 1 mana open, so I can't do anything there. We'll attack. Get a land, so they're going to mill 6. And then they're going to mill another 7, 12 cards. Oh, but I had destroyed them with damage. Oh my gosh, okay. Ooh, 128 gold. I got another thing from Final Fantasy. Each opponent chooses a creature with the greatest mana value among creatures they control. Return those creatures to their owner's hands. Tap up to one target creature and put a stun counter on it. Return all lands to owner's hands. Human Artificer. Whenever an artifact spell, whenever you cast an artifact spell, create a 1/1 colorless Thopter creature with flying. Good lord, I could just make a Thopter deck. That'd be kind of funny, actually. And that's it. There's nothing else here. It'd be funny if they just made you, like, boop around to the other side. Like it's just some endless void. That's fun. Alright, let's get out of here. Get around this guy. Oh, or not. Okay. He's got a lamp beside him. I wonder if it does anything. I doubt it. But, we'll see. Let's keep this hand, even though it's a bad idea. Hop our amulet, get an island, and turn. We're gonna get a steam vents out tapped. Alright, we shall get out our island. Altar of the Blood, and then we'll end turn. They're gonna get out a volcanic island, and then a Djinn. That's a 2/1. Alright, let's do our mana confluence out. Let's get our Guildmaster out so we can start getting in some super mill. Super, well, 10 cards. I'd say that's super, actually. 10 is a lot. Alright. I only have one blocker, which I can shoot down. Let's play this. 1, 2. Then we'll play an island. Oh, that didn't count as a blue spell. I guess lands are colorless, so yeah. That makes sense. We'll attach our bow. Attack for 1. Shooting this guy down so they have no blockers. They exile 10 cards. And then they're going to hit me for 2. Get a 5/4. I do not want this thing. I guess I'll pay 2 life to get control over him. Even though I don't want him. Underground Sea, which is good. That puts me at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. Let's do the Scientist. And then we'll attack again for 1, shooting down their 2/1. Make them exile 10 more cards. Good lord. They're going to take their guy back. That's fine. I guess I'll take them back too. Let's play a swamp. Let's get out our Illusion Bear. And then let's Iron Maiden. And then let's Alpha Strike. Cancel. All their cards. Okay. Well, they lose the game. Nice. Doesn't matter. There we go. That card's pretty cool. And that's it. Yeah, don't go anywhere. Okay. Oh, okay. Ran straight into a Djinn. I'm going second. I'll keep this hand. Which, for those of y'all watching, still watching, I know this is a long episode, I'm sorry. I don't know why YouTube's dumb, but like if I upload a video and I forget to set the like scheduled date, and then I'm like, oh no, I forgot, and I go back and do it. Well, for some reason, it's still set for that same date. So whenever it does upload, it's like the day it's supposed to upload, but then it's like your video was uploaded 4 days ago, which doesn't make any sense. So then, of course, it's not shown up as recently uploaded because it technically didn't recently come out since it came out 4 days ago. So, if you see something and I'm missing a video, it's because it's set there for some reason, and I can't do anything about it. The only thing I can do, which I guess I'm going to have to do in the future, is I'm going to, when I accidentally do that, I'm going to have to delete the video and then redo the upload annoyingly to make sure I'm not going to have that issue, because it's very annoying, because it does hurt the views a lot when video is uploaded, but it's not uploaded, I guess. I don't know. But the videos are there. If you check the playlist, it's going to show, the numbers that are just out of order, because it's going by date that the videos are uploaded. And again, because it's uploaded later, it's not going off of the right date, basically. So I just figured I'd let y'all know. But yeah, I think in the future, I'm going to have to technically just delete that whole upload and then redo it. Alright, they're going to hit me for 5. That's fine. I get another Thopter out. Let's get a Swamp down. They're going to mill some more cards. Let's get our Crawler down. Let's attack with our Marauder, shooting down your guy. They're going to get another Gen out. That's fine. I'm going to get more Copters out. Or Thopters, sorry, not Copters. Let's do 14. I can hit them for 10. I can't make them stronger in any way. Yeah. I guess let's get Sephiroth out. And then we'll Alpha Strike. Shooting down their guy. Which will make Sephiroth stronger at least. We get a Reliquary Tower out. Which will make them discard more cards. Okay. And they're gonna lose more life. Yep. Discard more cards. Let's get our sword out. Let's attach our sword. And we're gonna Alpha Strike. Shooting your guy down. There we go. And then we're gonna hit you for a lot. Negative 32. Good lord. More gens, more lands. I'm gonna have tons of these freaking lands I need to sell. Oops, I went back in. Let's get the shards and the money. Oh yeah, this is a very long episode. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm gonna get out of here, save it, come back in, defeat the rest of this stuff, and then go from there. Alright, but for now, we'll see y'all in the next episode. If you can, like, comment, subscribe. Bye, y'all.